There we go. Greetings YouTube, Dark Swordsman here, and today, well, I guess we're back for Final Fantasy VIII for now. I did contemplate just a moment ago actually carrying on with Crisis Core, because although we've completed the story, obviously I did screw up, I missed some missions, and I've started going back through them now, and I'm already at 50% done, and I'm going for the Platinum Trophy now, and I sort of contemplated having you guys along for the ride, but then I realised I'd already set this straight, the title I suppose, but I decided I might as well just, well, get on with this instead, and I'll just platinum the game off. Well, I say I'll platinum the game off camera. I'll do some videos for it as well. How on earth did I end up in a battle on the stairwell? That has never happened before, not in any of my playthroughs. Hello, Red Mario. Final Fantasy... Did I type in Final Fantasy 6? Have I screwed up? Hold on. Let me see if I can fix that little mistake. Hold on. Hold on, folks. Have I accidentally mistyped? Has my dyslexia decided to intervene here? Hold on. What? Why am I signed out? What's that about? Why has YouTube signed me out? What's that about? What? Your password was changed 16 days ago. Oh. No. Oh, sugar. Oh, hold on. Stupid bloody security. Sorry about this, folks. One moment. I've got to get back into my YouTube account in order to sort it, but I can't get into it right now because I have to verify a load of sodding security and stuff. It's been an absolute pain. Yes, it's me trying to get in. Now let me in. Thank you. Right, now, first of all, let's... Road Mario is right, I have messed up, I have accidentally put the wrong title in, so I will just correct that. Across to my YouTube studio a second. Let me see if I can just remember how to do this, because it's been a little while since I've had to do this, because I haven't made this mistake in a little while. There it is, got it. Options, edit title and description. There we go, sorted, that should do it. Right. Hopefully, folks, we should be good to go now. Sorry about that. It is mislabeled. I had a dyslexic moment. It's been a while since I've had a dyslexic moment, I'll be honest, but... Anyway, right, who have we got in the chat? So we've got Holly. DT Gaming has literally just popped up. I know why that happened. It's because when I was setting this up, I was umming and ahhing over whether to continue Crisis Core because I'm working on platinum it, and to do that I've had to go back through the missions again, obviously, because I screwed up and missed a load, and I've been going back through the story as well at the same time. And I've also been picking off some of the other trophies that I needed, like the one for the where you have to cut all the missiles perfectly. It took me a few attempts to do it last time, but I got there in the end. And I am going to do a video on it as well at some point, just to show you guys how to do it. But like I said, I was contemplating whether to continue trying to platinum it on camera, or on live stream, I mean. While having this little argument with myself, my dyslexia obviously intervened, and that's how I ended up mistyping the title. But it's all good, we got there in the end. So you want me to continue with Crisis Core, do you, Red? Okay. Well, being that we're on FF8 now and I've started it up and everything, I can't really just drop it. And so what we'll do is I'll continue with 8 today, and then on Thursday we'll continue on with Crisis Core, unlocking the rest of those trophies. You guys can help me along as I go along with it. You can teach me how to unlock some of these trophies, because some of them are tripping me up a little bit. I had my phone constantly on the go last night, googling stuff, doing research. It was a nightmare. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'll continue doing some of the missions off camera as well to try and speed things up. Like I said, I think I'm already at 50% complete on the missions again now. And as I go through each chapter now, I am literally talking to absolutely everybody to make sure that I do not miss any missions this time. And I will not leave for Nibelheim this time round until I have made damn certain that I've got all the missable missions, because that is the cut-off point. I did my research into this, folks. When you're playing Crisis Core, if you're going for the Platinum and you're going for the missions one, you must make sure you have collected all the missable missions before you go to Nibelheim. If you do not have them before you go to Nibelheim, I'm afraid it's game over. You will screw yourself over like I did. So I just want to put that warning label out there for you all now, so that you don't make the same mistakes that I did, because it's been a ball ache having to go back through all those missions again. Granted, I've done them so far. There's been a few that have maybe raged just ever so slightly, just purely because they were being a pain in the bum, but I got there. I think one of the last ones I did today was one Fuzzfinger did yesterday, actually, on his stream, although I actually had to catch up with it later on because I completely missed it, because like a twat I forgot he was streaming yesterday. And a certain little helper pixie of mine by the name of Holly Leggett did not bother to remind me. But then I'm guessing she was probably stuck at work. I was going to say I've started it now, so I might as well do it today. Oh yes, we'll get Carbuncle, don't worry about that, Red, I haven't forgotten. Also draw stock rate, yeah, we should be able to do that. I see no reason why not. I'll check my Magic J in a second just to make sure that our magic's high enough to successfully draw that as well, because obviously if it's not high enough it's going to trip us up. Right, okay. Oh, did you, DT Gaming? Yeah, I've been using that Electrocute move. Do you know what? That Electrocute move helped me blitz so many missions over the last couple of days. That's how I've got through them so quickly, because I've just been annihilating everything with either that, Gravity, or the Costly Punch. No worries, Holly, I kind of figured as much. Right, okay. Now that I've caught up on all the comments, let's get moving. Honestly, I don't know how Fuzz does it, because he has a hell of a lot more comments to get through in his chat. I don't know how he does it. I mean, kudos to him for it, but... Now unfortunately I'm at work again tomorrow as well, right when Fozzy's due to the stream, which is annoying. I start at 3 o'clock, or just after 3, but I could put his stream on my through my headphones while biking into work, so I'll be able to listen to it, I just won't be able to watch. So you'll at least get me for half an hour tomorrow. Oh yeah, I picked up Dualcast earlier actually. It took me by surprise, I wasn't expecting it. So I'll save my game just to make sure that I cover myself in case I balls up, but I know what I'm doing, it's all good. Oh yeah, let's just check that as well before I forget again. Well, that's going to be a bit problematic. Irvine doesn't have J-Magic at all. Squall's not too bad. That could work. What we'll do is, if we do that and that, then he will take on her tongue back in mouth, her J-Magic. What's that still doing something? Why have I not used that? Let's just organise that. Let's continue. Hey up, Pre! I haven't seen you for a couple of streams now. Where have you been hiding? So just to update for those that have just joined the chat, we are going to go back to Crisis Core on Thursday to continue working towards my Platinum. But we're taking a small little breather to go back to FF8 today. I can have a look, Red. I don't know if I do just yet. Give me 2 seconds here. That's a negative. I don't have it. Well, I don't have it on Irvine. Let me just check. Oh, hang on. Yes, we do have a elemental attack. And I know where you're going with this. I don't have Quake. Let me see if I can. Oh boy, which one would Quake come under? Which one's Quake under again, Red? I can't remember. Is it? Surely I should be able to refine it from one of these if I've got the right one. Time Magic. Oh, I do have Time Magic. Got it. Where is it? Aha! Well, that will give me 60 at least. Is there anything else here that would give me? That's going to have to do. It's not great, but it will suffice. It just won't be quite as good as it should have been. Ooh, hold on, I need to just check one more thing. Yeah, he's got draw. He's got draw. Cool, we're covered. Alright. Haunted old buildings. I'm not sure which haunted old buildings you're referring to, Free. Right, that's Carbon Cloud away. Steal these break spells. course, the amount that you can draw is based on your magic stat, for those of you that don't know. Unfortunately right now, magic stats aren't exactly the greatest, but then we are still early game right now, we're still on this one. Most of the good stuff we don't get to later on, and we get a bit more free roam. Let's say about halfway through Disc 2 and start really holding it. I suppose you can get your hands on a few decent stuff earlier, but it does require a lot of groundwork. Depends how much patience you've got, really. Trying to keep up with all your comments on the game. Both of them are quickly around the same. Your sense. Another news, folks. I've just got a few more episodes of 10 to go now before I start releasing the episodes on YouTube. I hope to get that sorted in the next couple of days. Something about using Zoom in chat. I didn't quite get a chance to finish reading it. The chat scrolled up to finish reading it. The game sound is overpowering my voice. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and see if I can figure out how best to deal with that little problem. Is that any better? Problem with these older Final Fantasies, they didn't put ways in to take the volume and background music down and stuff. It wasn't until later on they started adding those sort of functions in. Oh, yeah. You know what, Red? I didn't spot that, if I'm honest. thank you for making me aware of that, DT Gaming. By you making me aware of these things, I can correct them a lot quicker and make sure I'm giving off the best possible performance that I can give. Because at the end of the day, I do all of this for you guys, and I want you to have the best experience you possibly can get from me, so... yeah, I will do, Red. I can't right now this second, until I get control over my team again. Should have control. Boost her strength a little bit. Crap, is that all the potions I've got? Crikey, I'm going to need to do something about that. Oh. About that. Thank you. Helpful pixie when it comes to Final Fantasy. He reminds me of these things that I need to do when my brain decides to go, no, we don't feel like working today. You know, your memories can have a malfunction. Oh God. I need to come up with a way of making loads of gil on Crisis Core. I have come up with a strategy for taking out Manivera with the help of YouTube as well, because I've been watching lots of different videos, and I know exactly which technique I'm going to find easiest to use and which technique I want to demonstrate. But in order to do it, I need to make a load of money. I also still need to also make 1,000,000 gil to get the, I think it's the Genji helm, I want to say. So if anybody in the chat has any ideas how I might accomplish this, please do let me know in the comments, because I am struggling to figure this one out. Urinal drain. Right, okay. What exactly is that, DT Gaming? Oh, yes, I remember that trick, Red. Yeah, that's for this game, isn't it? Yeah, we'll sort out our funding on this game a little bit later on when we get the opportunity to do so. Only way is to farm magic pots. Right, okay. Oh, okay. Right, okay. See, the method I was plotting to use is the gill toss technique, and believe me, it works. I've seen someone demonstrate it, and it wallops her for a good 300-400 K of damage a time. Like, they were tearing through her HP, and it wiped her overdrive bar out in an instant as well. There's me trying to get on that blooming wheel, and that's not the way we needed to go. Oh, that's the draw point, isn't it? So we need to go this way, across here, down there. Now we want to go down this way, and then across here. That's that way, isn't it? Over here, through here, almost there, I think. Yeah, here we go. Now, we turn 3 times speed off a minute because it's tripping me up. Across the... Right, just do a quick game save here a minute, just purely because we are going in for a boss fight, and well, things can go wrong. I don't think I've ever lost to Ida and Cypher yet on this one, but well, this is the first time for everything. Rightio, Red. Oh, okay, DT. Yeah, I've seen the aerial jump in action, because I saw Fuzz use it. It is blooming powerful, I'll grant it that. But like I was saying, like, the gill toss absolutely shreds her. I've never seen anything shred a boss so quickly. It was horrendous. For me, to reduce the damage that she's hitting me for, because when I last went into her, she was one-shotting me every time. So for me, it's about reducing the damage, making sure I've got max health, because apparently you have to have 99,999 HP, which is fine, I'm not get that. And then, like I said, just trying to figure out how best to manage her attack so that I'm not getting taken out. A lot of people have also said about mugging her for the Phoenix Downs as well, and keeping Phoenix down on you all the time, so if she does take you out, you can get back on your feet again nice and quickly. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, no, I get that, DT Gaming. Like I said, your idea is another brilliant one as well, because like I said, I've seen that one in action as well. My question to you is, how did you mediate the damage she was dishing out? You know, like manage it. Was there certain equipment that you had on? Because at the moment I've been looking to get my hands on an accessory called I think it's pronounced Zyditch. A lot of people are saying that's a really good one to have. And I know where to find it now. I just got to get the mission to pop up for it. Right, okay. Okay, Red, I'll keep that in mind. Right. Do we actually have Aurora Stones, though? Because I can't remember whether we've actually got any yet. No, it doesn't look like we've actually got any yet. But I might be able to make some. Let me just... Let me see, it's this one, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Steel pipes. I've already made the Lionheart blade now, so there's no point in me hanging on to hanging on to those steel pipes because we no longer need them. I've already done the weapon upgrade that I needed them for, so... Cypher. Now I know it's possible to log a decent item from Cypher, but it is very difficult to actually successfully log it out of them, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it. Damn it. Maybe I should have allowed Cypher to wallet me a few times, oh well. When the cook and Lionheart destroys things you're one to talk. What's that supposed to be? Phoenix Downs, you can steal 99 from Herond Max. From Herond Max HP for sure. I also did a bit of level grinding. I did her at level 92 with max HP. Her overdrive is manageable as well as her other moves. Right, okay. Cheers for that detail. I mean, obviously when the time comes we'll all sit down together and prep against her together, sort of thing, to try and make sure that we do definitely take her out. could you tell that I was close to a lion right there? How could you possibly know that? Or is there something in specific to look out for that tells you when he's about to do it? Is it like some sort of a wheel or something that rotates around? Right, okay. I did not know that. Now I have to do Laguna's third dream, and it's so boring. But we'll get through it. Okay, Red. Did not know that. That does make sense, actually, being that there's 4 different ones, because obviously you've got Rough Divide, Fated Circle, Blasting Zone, and then obviously the Almighty Lionheart. Yeah, I agree with that statement, DT. It's a shame he didn't pop up in Kingdom Hearts 3, because he was in the second one and the first one, but then when they did the third one, they took all the Final Fantasy characters out. Not one of them made an appearance. Whoops. Oh, I did not know I could skip that bit of dialogue. That's handy to know. That speeds things up and makes it a bit easier. What's odd? If you mean Kingdom Hearts 3 not having the Final Fantasy characters in it, I agree it is a little bit odd. I don't know why they didn't put them in. It doesn't make any sense to me. And I don't think they would have been strapped for cash either, considering they were working hand in hand with obviously Disney in order to make these games, and Disney's not exactly strapped for cash, so it couldn't have been down to a budgeting problem. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I really don't. Yeah, because in Kingdom Hearts 3 it went full-blown Disney. The only non-Disney characters that were in the game were obviously Kairi, Sora, Riku, and then the Order 13 people, and there were 3 other characters as well that they added in. Let's talk later. Oh god, that flipping Tombury GF. I am not looking forward to having to fight 20 different Tomburys again. Before I get to that point, I'm making damn certain I can take them out with one Ren's of cooking. And I don't care what anyone says, I am going into God mode for it so I can take them out quickly, because, yeah. Ah, yes, Odin. I mean, we don't have to technically skip out on Odin. It depends on what you want to be able to do within that playthrough. So, for instance, folks, if you're wanting to use Anglo Search to pull some rare items, then you're going to want to avoid getting Odin until Disc 4, because obviously there's always a chance that Odin could pop up randomly, and if he does, it's going to interfere with your Anglo Search, because the idea of Anglo Search is that you will set yourself up in a battle. The best ones I've found are against the Turk pods in Estar. You will put Confuse on them, I think it is, and then you will literally just sit there and let Anglo Search constantly go off. But if Odin is in your party, Odin will constantly get in the way and interrupt. But also, again, it depends on whether you want Gilgamesh as well, because if you get Odin before Disc 4, Cypher will kill Odin and it will then be replaced with Gilgamesh. And I'll be honest, Gilgamesh is an awful blooming Guardian Force in this game. He tries to copy Odin with the Zantazukan and it never works. Yeah, I know, I just couldn't be bothered to do it today, if I'm honest, Red. I thought I'd be nice to Laguna for once. Just this once. I'm in a charitable mood today. No, actually, if I'm honest, I feel really good today for once. It doesn't happen very often. My depression seems to be really low today, so it's not really affecting me at all. Which is probably a good thing, because it means it will make things a lot easier for me at work later too. Although next week I have got a shift that I'm absolutely dreading, because I'm on with 2 colleagues one of which I don't get on with very well, and the last time these two were on together with me, it didn't end well. So oh, excuse me. So yeah, I am not looking forward to it. Right then, on to the district prison. And I know I just sped through all of that, but like I stated at the beginning, Laguna's third dream always bores the crud out of me, so I do generally tend to speed through it as fast as I can just to get it out the way and over and done with, so I don't have to worry about it again. I wish I could do that but if I did that I most likely would get the sack. And I can't afford to lose my job right now, if I'm honest. I need every penny I can get. Oh, 1 second, folks. Hello? Monday at 6 o'clock. Oh, Monday at 6, yeah, Monday. I should be able to do that, I think. I see no reason why not. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. The optician called up and wanted to change my appointment because they'd screwed up on their end, so right, let's just catch up on the comments a second here. Oh yeah, the Rosetta Stones. Is there any way I can scroll this back down? No. Oh. Oh, I know what that one's like, Pre. Believe me. Got transferred. Crikey. Oh dear. Oh yes, I remember Red. Okay, that's your comments all caught up on now. Let's continue. What time are we on? I know we're good for time for now. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming till about 4:30 today, I think, folks. So we've got about another hour. Well, another hour at most, depending on how I feel. But I will be streaming no later than 4:30 though, because then after that I have to start thinking about work and I have to think about having dinner and stuff like that as well, so can't go to work on an empty stomach after all. That just would not be practical. Yeah, as for you getting transferred pretty well, I would say that's going to bite your boss in the butt very quickly. Because from what I can gather, you were damn good at your job. And you were carrying the weight of that entire team that you were working with, by the sounds of it. No, my mic's still on, I just wasn't talking for the minute. I had nothing relevant to say for the moment, and the chat had stopped still as well, so there was no comments to respond to either, so it was like, well, I'll just be quiet for a minute. Yeah, if I ever go quiet, it'll be for one of three reasons. One, because I'm having to really concentrate on what I'm doing, because if I don't, it's going to screw me over. So if I'm up against a particularly challenging opponent, or 2, if the chat's just generally stopped dead in its tracks and there's nothing to respond to, and 3, if I just generally don't have anything to say for the moment. Or if you guys are chatting amongst yourselves and I don't have anything to input, then I'll go quiet as well. But I assure you that my mic is always on. I always do a test on the mic before I start the stream or recording now, because I've had so many times where the mic's not connected properly, so now I go out of my way to check it before I start to make sure that it is actually definitely on. I mean, realistically I should have turned the mic off temporarily while I took that phone call. I just could not get to the button quickly enough, and I knew if I didn't answer the phone when I did, I was going to miss the call. There is actually another phone call that I need to make, actually, now that I think about it. So, and ideally I need to get it done before 4:30, so as much as this is probably going to upset a certain pre, I'm probably only going to stream till 4 actually, because like I said, there's a few bits I need to go do. Oh, okay. I was going to say there were a few things that I said that really I shouldn't. To be honest, I shouldn't have even said those things to my optician, really. But mind you, I was discreet about it, so it was fine. Kind of hoping that my eyesight hasn't changed, but we'll find out in a few weeks' time. I've got my appointment on the 6th of February now, so when I get my next stream up after that, I will let you guys know how my eyesight's doing. I'm pretty sure it's still roughly the same though. I'm not aware that my eyesight's changed at all. I can still pretty much see well enough. I don't know yet, Red. I'll have a think on that one. If I'm honest, I usually send Renoa, and then I usually send either Irvine or Zell. I did also send Quistis as well at one point, but I did that purely because I was trying to experiment a little bit, because I noticed that when you hop onto that Galabedian train, the dialogue is different for each character when that guard chases after you. Like Zell, for instance, calls him a dork, because he's like, yo, Squirrel, there's some dork chasing us. While Renault tends to go more on the lines of, oh my, just give up, sort of thing. You know, their dialogues are all completely different depending on who you go with. But like I said, if I'm honest, I suppose really like obviously Renault is a definite. I always send Renault with Scroll. And I think I'm leaning towards Irvine at the moment for the second one that I'm sending back, but oh really? Oh, okay. Oh, alright, we'll do that then, because I'm not aware of this funny dialogue. I'm quite intrigued now. We'll do that then. I don't know whether we'll get to it today, mind you, because, like I said, I'll be leaving at 4. well, exiting the stream at 4 because I've got a few phone calls to make and I need to do it before time runs out. One of those phone calls is very important because it's to do with my contents insurance. I have got some very expensive stuff in this flat now that I really need to make sure that I'm protecting. Like the PS5, for instance, you know, that's quite an expensive piece of kit. And the way I understand it now, PS5s are incredibly hard to get hold of now as well. And like there's still people out there that are selling them. But from what I've also heard, those that are still selling them are still selling them for ridiculous prices. So like, I want to protect my equipment, and like my laptop, for instance, that I've got in front of me right now that I'm using for my stream, you know, that was an £800 laptop. Again, got to protect that because right now, with the way my finances are, if my laptop blew up on me, it would screw me royally. I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now, or at least not as easily as I am now. And it would also mess up my ability to record and edit stuff as well. You know, it would put me right back because I would never be able to afford to replace this off my own funding. But if I've got insurance, then it'll take the edge off a little bit. To be honest, everything is getting expensive nowadays. I mean, like for instance, last night I was looking at getting myself a ticket at another cinema because my cinema unfortunately is being an absolute douche and not showing a certain film that I wanted to go and see. And it really annoyed me because my cinemas had every other single anime film in except the one that I wanted to watch. And when I checked out the price of the ticket, it was £15 a ticket, and I looked at it and I was like, yeah, no. Oh, yeah, that Red. I mean, to be honest, we did that one last time, didn't we, Red? So, I think, like I said, this time around we'll switch things around. We did Zell and Renoa last time, so this time around we'll do Irvine and Renoa, and we'll see the differences. If you go with the same things every playthrough, it just gets boring. So, stream-wise, for my schedule at the moment, the plan is going to be to continue on with Crisis Core from Thursday onwards until I get the Platinum. Once I've got the Platinum, we're going to come back to Final Fantasy VIII, and I want to try and go through it slowly-ish, because it's going to be a bit of a gap filler. Because obviously I know the Pixel remasters are coming to console. And as soon as Final Fantasy I comes out, I'm going to get my hands on it. And then from that point on, my plan is to go through each of the Final Fantasies, starting from 1, then on to 2, and so on and such forth, all the way up through to 6. And then once 6 is done, we'll jump 7 and go to, we'll jump 8 as well, and we'll go straight to 9 from there. So I am going to need your help a lot, Red Mario, because I know you happen to be highly experienced in all of the Pixel remasters. And I have zero experience in any of them, so I will need a guide. Mega Phoenix, yeah, that's easy enough to get elsewhere though, to be fair. So it's only a Mega Phoenix that we'd be missing out on. Yeah, we saw the scenes last time. There was one in the cafeteria as well, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I will need your help with the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters. Like I said, I've got no knowledge of Final Fantasies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6, and my knowledge of 9 is a bit sketchy. So, you know, like I said, I'm going to need help. Because otherwise I'm just going to be running around aimlessly, not having a clue what I'm doing, where I'm going, or what I'm supposed to be doing. Because when all those games came out, I was still just a kid. I was too young to play them, and my parents were pretty strict when it came to age ratings and stuff. They would not let me play anything that was above my age, basically. My very first Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy VIII, which my cousin gave to me when I finally became of age. Oh, I was able to watch my cousins play 7 and 8, but that was it. Right, okay. Okay, my question now is why the backup saves? What's that about? Is that in case I screw something up, or...? Guarantee Fuzz will be going for the platinums as well on all those Final Fantasies. I know I certainly will be. Although 9 is one of the ones I'm dreading the most right now for getting the platinum, because I know there's that blooming jump rope challenge and it's horrendous. I've seen it. Yeah, we chose the funny dialogue last time, so I thought I'd do it the other way around this time. Right, okay, Red. DT Gaming, have you played any of the Pixel remasters at all, out of curiosity? Right, okay. Well, when we get on to each of these Final Fantasies, we'll take our time. I'll read your comments carefully and follow your instructions carefully, and hopefully we shouldn't mess up too much. Well, so long as my guide isn't giving me any bum information. And don't deny it, Red, there has been times where you've tried to help me and you've accidentally screwed up and given me the wrong info. Oh, Christ, it's one of those. Okay. Right, thanks for the warning. Yeah, those particular type of games are a pain because you have to be so blooming careful not to miss stuff. They can be a royal nuisance. Yeah. Well, that takes care of that security guard. Yeah, no comment on that one, Red. Jump from myself as I'm stupid. Luckily my strength seems to be good enough on its own to be able to do. To be honest, I can get reflect later on, so I'm not too fussed about that. I can't remember what the hell we put reflect on. I know it goes on one of the stats. I know I wrote it down somewhere after Red Mario guided me. Let's see if I can find it here. Yeah, I know that, Red. go. So reflect was for our spirit stat. So I've got it all written down from when Red Mario went through it with me. We said that for HP it was either Ultima or Full Life, and then Strength was Aurora, Magic was Pain, Vitality was Meltdown, Spirit was Reflect, and then Speed was either Triple or Haste, and we didn't really say what we wanted to put on Luck, Evasion or Hit, because it was dependent on the rest of the stats. So we just sort of left those three stats where they were when we last went through. So, after you walked me through it, Red, like I said, I wrote it all down so that I would always remember what you taught me. Hell, I even put it into my walkthrough as well, to be fair, what you taught me. That was the other reason that I wrote it down, to make sure that I got it. And just to clarify, folks, for those of you that don't know, the reason why we went after Break earlier, when we were up against the Ignoiodons, is because we can stick Break onto our status J later on, or our status J defense, and it's very useful against the Mulbra's Bad Breath. It's one of the components to Bad Breath that you really want to nullify. Right, okay, Red. Yeah, that's true. So, if you're saying that Ultima and Life are best on the elemental defense, what's best to put on the HP stat? Because I thought you said either Full Life or Ultima for HP. Too fussed about Junction Inquisitors. Oh, okay, Red. Right, okay. Unless his magic stats are high, that's the only thing I can think of. Right, okay, Red. See, I always stick pain on magic rather than Demi. Well, until later on anyway, when I get my hands on Meltdown, when I switch it up to Meltdown. Yeah, I had a sneaking suspicion that was what was going on. Don't worry, I'll sort it for future reference. We'll be fine for now. Oh yeah, him. He's is that the one that's down on the lower decks? I think he's on the lower decks. Yeah, I'm just heading to the bottom floor now because there's also a combat magazine down there that we can go grab. So I'm just going to go grab that first and then we'll work our way up floor by floor. That save point, I believe, only reveals itself though if you have move and find on, just to clarify. Here's our magazine, so that's that one. Yeah, I know the enemy you're on about. Don't worry, we'll get it. You're on about micro missile. We can get that at the top on our way out. Do not worry, Red. I have not forgotten about that. I have a plan in motion for that. I promise you. On. Yep, that one's locked as well. That one isn't. I believe this is the one that will upgrade our battle meter. Oof. Gotta be careful. Hostile could be deadly. Held me to a draw. I was so worried about the plus rule that I misplayed. Sugar. Damn it. Fell for that little sinker. Lousy plus rule. Give us the battle meter upgrade. Or is it the other one that does the battle meter? Oh, I thought it was that kind of did the battle meter. Okay, we'll continue. For actual time. These next two cells, and then I'm going to stop at the save point and call it today. And then we'll continue working our way up the floors the next time we're on here. These two cells on this floor. Alright then folks, well that's going to be it for today. I will be back on Thursday 2:30 PM UK time as normal, where we shall be continuing on with Crisis Core and working towards getting our platinum. So I do hope you guys will come and join me for that. And it's been nice to see so many of you in the chat today. It really does up my spirits, as it were, and it really does support the channel. So thank you all of you for continuing to support my channel. And I will see you all soon.